Guys, brought you into the gym today to show you one of my and my kids' favorite throwing and teamwork activities called Pirates of the Caribbean. You're going to need some mats, some bowling pins, and regular soft or foam gator skin balls. You're going to divide your teams up evenly, and I'll show you in a minute how the gym gets set up. But you're going to divide them up, and once you have your teams, you're going to divide them, each team, in half. Half of the kids are going to be known as scuba divers, and half of the kids are going to be known as pirates. When the game gets played, the pirates are throwing, the scuba divers are retrieving all the balls and bringing them back to their own pirates. And the teams are trying to be the last group that still has bowling pins standing. So, take a look at the gym. We have things set up. And I always try and put things in a circle because that makes things nice and even. But you have each mat with their own set of bowling pins. Now, I like to color code my bowling pins because it's easy for me to tell each team apart, and it's easy for me to call out which team is winning or has won. If you don't have color-coded bowling pins, then it helps to have a set of colored cones or a cone on each mat to designate the teams. Like I said, when the game starts, half of each of the team is standing on the mat, and they are throwing the balls to try and knock down the bowling pins on each of the other teams, at each of the other team's mats. Anytime the bowling pin gets knocked down, it stays down. And that includes if the pirate accidentally bumps it down, or one of the scuba divers from their own team bumps it when they're trying to bring back one of the balls. Now, when you are throwing, I tell the kids that in Pirates of the Caribbean, there's ghost pirates. And so if all of your bowling pins get knocked down, you continue to play as a ghost pirate. And I tell them, and they really love it, that they get to try and go after revenge, knocking down the bowling pins of the other teams. Ghost pirates have to stay on their mats. They're not allowed to go in the water. And the scuba divers continue to fetch and bring back balls for the pirates to throw. In the game, they keep going until one team, as I said before, one team has a bowling pin standing up. And that when that team is left, you announce them as the winner. You go back to your mats, put all the balls back in the middle, switch pirates and scuba divers, and the game starts again. We can keep score, or sometimes we just keep going, and the kids keep score for themselves. It's a lot of fun. It enforces a lot of teamwork, being that the throwers have to wait and cheer on their scuba divers, and the scuba divers have to wait their turn in order to be throwing. The throwers have to stay on the mats, giving them a little bit of a challenge. They have closer mats and farther away mats to aim for, and I also vary it up with some of the older kids, allowing them to be able to guard the mats, guard the bowling pins. As long as they're standing, they can put a hand standing on the mat. They can put a hand in front of the bowling pin. But the scuba divers are not allowed to guard. I teach the scuba divers to go after the balls that end up in the back over here or back behind each of the pirate ships and try and stay out of the middle. And I also mentioned to them that they should not go after a ball that's flying through the air, because that gives the impression that they're trying to guard their bowling pins. Scuba divers are only allowed to pick up balls that are on the ground, and they should be bringing them back behind the pirate ship so that they're not standing in front of the bowling pins waiting to hand a ball to the pirate. Hope you enjoy the game. Hope you find a way to put it into your curriculum and your days. Your kids are going to love it. Everybody keeps moving the whole time, and it's a lot of fun. See ya.